Turn me up a little bit, or just a little bit more. I got a message that I want to send across the world. Listen, baby.
Wishing you guys a very happy Valentine's Day. It's a day of love. And something occurred to me today, which is that my wife, one of her love languages is words of affirmation. She loves words of affirmation. She loves to send them. She loves to receive them. I happen to be somebody who loves to send them. That is one of the things that I enjoy doing, which really should be a really strong gateway of communication between the two of us. Unfortunately, the world happened, society happened to me, and my words of affirmation, which has left me in a place where I no longer feel comfortable in anywhere near words of affirmation. I no longer feel the safety of that container. I want to take you back to high school. I want to take you back to the late 90s, the early 2000s. Your boy had a crush on a young lady who went to the girls' school across the way. And I decided, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Immature was hot in the streets. I had went and taped Constantly by Immature off of the radio. And I had gotten a clean copy, not the copy that with the DJs saying all the nonsense. I had gotten a clean copy of Constantly off the radio. I taped it onto a Maxell tape, blank tape. All it was Constantly on there. I had written her a nice little love note, and I put it together in a little package, and I marched all the way over to the girls' school, which by the way, that took all the courage in the world for me to even march my behind over there. I mean, that was like going across enemy lines. I'm shocked that I didn't get lit up when I crossed the hedges. I put it in her mailbox. And the walk back to my school was as proud. I'm talking about the Philadelphia Eagles didn't feel more proud walking off the field of the Super Bowl than I felt walking back from the girls' school. Just because when you know that feeling when you know you're gonna kill them. You know what I mean? You know that feeling when you know you're gonna kill them. You just like wait till she see that Marcus Houston out of that. Wait till she see that Immature. It's going off, right? It's going off. Fast forward a couple of hours, all of a sudden I hear a commotion from some of my fellas, some of my boys, at the school. I'm like, yo, what y'all got going on? Did you put a cassette tape in somebody's mailbox over at the girls' school? Now, already it done went left. Because I'm like, why would that be public knowledge and information right now? You know what I mean? That was something, that was private. That was something between us. Come to find out, she found the tape, listened to it, thought it was so funny, along with the note that I had sent, that at lunchtime, they had a whole listening and roast session at my gesture of love. Yep. That's what happened to your boy. Now, it just so happens that I had made up my mind. I said, she was not a suitable candidate for my level of love. You know what I mean? Like she's not at that level to receive my love. You know what I mean? I gotta find somebody who's here with it. You know what I mean? So I found another young lady. You know what I mean? And I would just write her notes after, like, notes and poems and all kinds. I was a wild boy. I was a wild boy with the poems. Man. I was, when I look into your eyes, I feel like I am in disguise. When I see this beautiful creation made up from the stars, When you read this note, you thinking bars. So what had happened was, I just had written this young lady so much stuff, and she just wasn't. I picked wrong again. You know what I mean? I picked wrong again, but at least she didn't air me out publicly. You know what I mean? So it just didn't work out. She just wasn't really feeling me like that. And it just so happens that she started dating one of my friends. You know what I mean? That hurt me, but fortunately I was in college at the time, so I was doing all type of dirt. So I deserve that, to be honest. I was riding dirty. Okay, I was riding dirty at that time. So my friend came to visit me in college. He was doing kind of looking at schools and trying to figure out where he wanted to go. So I took him around. We hung out. We went and hit the night spots and everything like that. And then we come back to my dorm room. We just sitting there rapping and kicking it. And I said, so how's everything going, with the relationship? You guys still together? Y'all stay together? He goes, oh, you know what? I'm glad you reminded me. Y'all know what happened. Why did this man go into his book bag, take out a folder, and hand me back my love notes? He gave my love notes back. First of all, she gave them to him. That's where you first got me messed up. She gave them to him. Another man, like, I'm not going to get roasted for the stuff that I done wrote down there. You done went and gave it to another man, okay? And he going to give it back to me. Like that could ever be done respectfully. At that moment in time, okay? That piece of myself that was so wanting to give and so wanting to share my love was just, you know what I mean? It was pouting on the sidelines like the Chiefs. Like it was, you know what I mean? It was bad. It was down bad. Now, it just so happens that it probably was kind of good that it happened when it did, just because I was saying stuff that I didn't know nothing about. You know what I mean? I'm writing stuff that I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, wanting to wake up next to you every day because I feel like sleeping next to a person, being able to tolerate their tossing and turning over the course of the night is a sign of love. You know what I mean? I'm talking, it would have become apparent had I kept producing that kind of content. It would have become apparent my level of experience. You know what I mean? It would have become apparent. So I was able to fake it till I made it by virtue of me not going there with it. But as I went and became a professional, I go and see dudes getting screenshot, all kind of stuff like that, which is a whole story for another time. I do not agree with the screenshot, but I know the screenshot is out there. I've seen it happen. So I played my cards very close to the vest. I never wanted to say anything or give any gestures that could come back and haunt me later, because I done got roasted multiple times in my formative years for that very thing. Now you fast forward to this relationship that I'm in now. I am very fortunate that scar tissue did not prevent me from finding an incredible partner. But what it did do is it prevented me from being the best partner that I could be for her. It prevents her from receiving the kind of love that not only she deserves, but I harbor for her, but feel unsafe to share regularly in the ways in which I used to. And that has become apparent to me that these this baggage that we bring with us can prevent a relationship from blossoming and can wreck a relationship, but it can also prevent a relationship from reaching the heights that it should otherwise reach. And part of me trying to reach my full potential, that's going to require some additional, that all of that is not like professional. Like all of that is not just about doing more and making more money. It's also about strengthening these relationships, and part of strengthening these relationships is being able to be vulnerable. And so my challenge to myself this Valentine's Day is to enable that ability to be more vulnerable, even in the context of my ongoing relationship. And it doesn't even matter that I've gotten to this point based on going, I need to be the person that she deserves, and I need to be the person that I deserve. I want to be the person that I deserve and the person that I can feel proud of in the relationship, because my natural state is a person who expresses themselves in that way. That's me and my purity. And that's what I want to get back to.
I got a message that I want to send across the world. Listen.